When you walk down the produce aisle, you'll often see two familiar staples sitting side by side, the sweet potato and the white potato. While both of these vegetables are affordable, versatile, and nutrient-packed, they've been the subject of constant comparison. In today's video, we're going to dive deep into the sweet potato versus white potato debate. We'll explore their nutritional profiles, cooking uses, health benefits, and even the myths that surround them. So stick around as we dig into the truth right here on History of Simple Things. Sweet potatoes and white potatoes are often confused with each other because of their similar shape and role in meals, but they're actually from different plant families. White potatoes, scientifically known as Solanum tuberosum, are part of the nightshade family, the same group that includes tomatoes, peppers, and eggplants. Sweet potatoes, on the other hand, belong to the morning glory family and are classified as Ipomoea batatas. This distinction matters because it explains some of the differences in nutrients, natural compounds, and how our bodies react to them. While both are technically root vegetables, their evolutionary paths gave them unique characteristics that influence how we use them in the kitchen and how our bodies benefit from them. One of the first comparisons people make between sweet and white potatoes is about calories and carbohydrates, since both are energy-dense foods. A medium-sized baked white potato typically provides around 160 calories and about 37 grams of carbohydrates, while a medium sweet potato comes in slightly lower at around 150 calories and 35 grams of carbs. The difference isn't dramatic, but the perception often is. Sweet potatoes have gained popularity as the healthier carb, but in reality, both are relatively similar in energy contribution. Where they diverge is in the type of carbohydrates they contain and the impact these carbs have on blood sugar levels, which we'll explore later. Fiber plays a huge role in digestion, blood sugar control, and satiety, meaning how long you stay full after eating. Sweet potatoes generally have an edge here. A medium sweet potato provides around 4 grams of fiber, compared to about 3 grams in a medium white potato. While this may not sound like much, that additional fiber can make a noticeable difference over time in supporting healthy digestion and helping you feel fuller. The orange flesh varieties of sweet potatoes in particular have soluble fibers that slow digestion, potentially making them more suitable for people trying to manage weight or control hunger. Still, white potatoes shouldn't be dismissed. They're also a significant source of resistant starch, which acts like fiber in the body and helps feed beneficial gut bacteria. When we talk about micronutrients, sweet potatoes tend to shine. They are an excellent source of vitamin A in the form of beta-carotene, giving them their distinctive orange color. Just one medium sweet potato can provide your daily vitamin A needs, which is vital for vision, immune function, and skin health. White potatoes, on the other hand, don't contain significant vitamin A, but make up for it in other areas. They are higher in potassium, which is crucial for blood pressure regulation and muscle function, and they provide more iron and magnesium than sweet potatoes. Both also contain vitamin C, B vitamins, and other trace minerals, making them complementary rather than competitors in terms of nutrition. One of the most talked about differences between these two potatoes is their effect on blood sugar. The glycemic index measures how quickly a food raises blood glucose levels. Sweet potatoes are often praised for having a lower glycemic index, meaning they cause a slower and steadier rise in blood sugar. However, this depends heavily on how they're cooked. For instance, boiling sweet potatoes keeps their glycemic index low, but baking them raises it significantly. White potatoes tend to rank higher on the glycemic index scale, especially when mashed or baked, which can lead to quicker spikes in blood sugar. But interestingly, when white potatoes are cooked and then cooled, like in a potato salad, they form resistant starch, lowering their impact on blood sugar. So the preparation method is just as important as the potato type itself. When it comes to the kitchen, both potatoes are culinary chameleons, adapting to countless recipes. Sweet potatoes bring a natural sweetness, making them suitable for both savory and sweet dishes. Think roasted wedges, creamy soups, or even desserts like sweet potato pie. White potatoes, on the other hand, excel in classic comfort foods, such as mashed potatoes, fries, potato salad, and gratins. Their more neutral flavor makes them highly versatile. Nutritionally, how you prepare them can dramatically alter their health impact. Frying either type introduces excessive oils and calories, while baking, roasting, or boiling retains their natural goodness. Sweet potatoes caramelize beautifully in the oven, while white potatoes crisp up to perfection. Ultimately, your cooking method can make a bigger difference to your health than your choice of potato. So which potato is better, sweet or white? The honest answer is that it depends on your goals, preferences, and how you prepare them. Sweet potatoes are fantastic for boosting vitamin A intake, adding natural sweetness to meals, and providing steady energy when cooked wisely. White potatoes are unbeatable for their potassium content, satisfying texture, and sheer versatility. Instead of picking sides, the best approach is to include both in your diet. By doing so, you can take advantage of their complementary benefits and enjoy a wider range of flavors and nutrients. At the end of the day, potatoes, whether sweet or white, are whole, natural foods that have nourished people for centuries. What really matters is moderation, variety, and preparation. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. If you enjoyed this video, please check out our other bingeable channels. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.